I need to take care of my safety, security, so that I can continue to work for you, for the world. I have also other work to do on other planets as well. I'm quite busy and I have to keep myself fit. The karma of the beings, especially human beings, can really flatten you, can really drag you down to a certain extent sometimes. I learned this with all these decades. I should not even go out with taxi or things like that, but I have to. Sometimes I have to. So it just has to be like that. But mostly I'm alone and meditate intensely when I have time, mostly at night, early morning if I can have it, but sometimes I cannot because of work. Every day the work cannot be delayed because the next day other work comes. So I cannot say, oh, I do it tomorrow or I take a rest. Not possible at all. Not anymore, not anymore. When I have less disciples, I have more rest, I have more fun. It was more easygoing, and I didn't know too much about this horrible situation that I would encounter. I did not know much about robbery from my own so called disciples. I did not know so much about people who could come in just to rob the work that I do and make it profitable for themselves and even harm me in different ways, karmic way and reputation wise, financial wise, all kinds of things, health and headaches, worry, work, extra time consumed and lost. Making so much trouble, so I have sleepless nights, all kinds of loss. Really, that's really not fair at all. But being a master, none of us have any easy time. So if anybody thinks that I really love my title, love this world, and love all that, I have nothing. I don't even think it's my title either. It's all God's arrangement and all the merit accumulated from time immemorial. So I don't even feel much, cannot even think much about the value of what I'm doing. Just very, very busy. I'm glad I'm not too young anymore. I'm old now, so it will not be long. If you wish me to stay long, I don't think I want to. I have to think of the Sakyamuni Buddha. Why would he want to stay long in this world anyway? Probably at that time it was easier to convert people and he didn't have to worry about housing or meal or tax or anything at all. And he did not have to take care of the whole world. He did not have to edit the Supreme Master television work. He did not have to worry about business and dependence on workers and every other related thing. And he didn't have to deal with Devadatta, who just stole his method and just have some followers and only tried to kill him. But that's all. And he took care of whoever came to him for refuge. But even then, there were also many wrong accusations and wrong blame put on him, like even a woman came and put a pillow in her stomach. Or whoever followed the Buddha to be a monk, they took care of themselves, they went out for alms and took care of themselves. And they just pick up some old clothes that people didn't want to make chasa simple for men, It's very easy. You don't even have to wear a lot. And India is warm. Nepal is warm most of the time. And so in the rainy season, he let himself and his monk just stay in a fixed place. He had an ashram offered to him, so they all have rooms and comfort. And the disciples who came and offered food to them during these rainy seasons. The Buddha was merciful, worried the monks would come out every day and get wet in the monsoon and rainy season. It could be very difficult to go for alms. So 3 months of the rainy season, they had retreat. They also came, got together and exchanged their spiritual experiences and tips and nice stories from their travel and all that. So it was a very nice kind of life. Almost like in the beginning of my mission when I had just some hundreds of monks and nuns. We have barbecue every weekend. And we sing and we tell stories, play musical instruments and all that. And even we didn't have a lot of money. Before that, we went to the riverside. We roast all the potatoes and apples, oranges, and we make a small fire or a fire oven with big stones. And then we just cook something simple like noodles with some wild vegetables that we collect around us. And life was really good then. I really loved that kind of life more than the life I had in the ashrams and more than now because we didn't have any mental exhaustion, nothing, no work to do. The riverside life was the best life for me and the monks. And sometimes outside disciples help us to buy some yams and stuff like that or some noodles so we could cook. And that was a very good life. That's why we did it a few times. And even after that, I did it myself also. I went out with just a couple of residents and made that kind of life again on the riverside in the wilderness and just took whatever I could take just for some period of time, And then we had to go back home because of appointments, work, visa, and whatever. But that kind of life is the life that I really enjoy very much. But I don't have that much luck anymore. I just have to work a lot nowadays, more than before. But I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm also happy. I'm not sad, miserable, or anything like that. It's just working too much sometimes. But I still can continue, and I hope all of you, the in-house workers and remote workers, continue to support this God-ordered mission to help more souls to be liberated and away from hell. Please help me continue, okay? God knows you're working, and your reward will be great. You will go to higher heaven, but you just have to meditate, okay? To recharge, to replenish your energy so you can continue to work in a healthy state of mind and body. Oh, actually, I want to tell you a more important thing than the jewelry, and I just keep going on and I forgot. I just tell you what I remember, no matter if it's in order or not. Now, this is important. From now until our world is truly at peace, you have to always prepare some food to be ready in your house, even if nothing happens in your city or in your town, because maybe that city, that town has more merit than other cities. But many cities, many villages, many towns will be destroyed. Mostly could be completely also. You can look on the internet and see, okay? Every time I look, I just feel exhausted from pain. I truly don't want to look into the world news, but sometimes I have to.
etc.
So, you take care of yourself. I mean, for my so-called disciples, you will have no problem unless it's your time to go. Then be happy to go. Yeah, there's nothing much in this world that should keep you here. Yeah, because you already know heavens. Even people sometimes have a near-death experience. They die only for some minutes or some hours, and they never want to come back to this world. Why would we, the ones who already know so clearly our heaven and hell and the bliss in paradise, why would we even want to come back or stay here long? I myself don't want to stay here long, but I have to. But I don't want to stay forever, yeah? I want to tell you that. Okay? Well, if I have to come back to work again, at least I need a long, long vacation in my own home. Tim Kutu's new realm. Okay? Yeah.